Hello everyone, this is Suzanne at God Crochet and Chatter. How is everyone today? It's a little bit chilly in Rochester, Michigan. It's about 32, high of 35 today. And Ron and I have to go out. He has a doctor's appointment today. And I'm like, but it's so cold outside. I do not like going out in the cold, as I'm sure a lot of you don't either that live in cold weather states. But anyway, I have a devotional for you today. That was my husband peeking in. I don't know why he did that, but he did. And that's okay. All right, I do have a devotional for you today. And then, of course, tomorrow being Friday, we will be getting back to our Revelation study. So today's devotion is about walk by faith. 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, "For we walk by faith, not by sight. One day, out of curiosity, I looked up the definition of the word walk. Walk, move at a regular and fairly slow pace by lifting and setting down each foot in turn, never having both feet off the ground at once." The last phrase captured my attention. Never having both feet off the ground at once. I guess I never thought about it in that way before, but when you walk, there's always one foot on the ground, unlike running or jumping, where both feet leave the ground for a moment of time, and unlike standing still, where both feet never leave the ground. So the scripture says we walk by faith. It doesn't say we run by faith, not jump by faith, not stand by faith, although we do stand in faith. What's my point? Walking is a movement in a direction at a slow pace, and one foot is always on the ground. We are moving in a direction toward God's kingdom by faith. It is a slow, gradual pace. We are never fully committed to earth because one foot is always off the ground in the invisible realm. We realize that we are on earth, but we do not place all of our hope and trust in it. That is why we never commit to putting both feet on the ground at the same time. That would make earth our foundation. Earth is not our foundation, God is. Neither do we ever take both feet off the ground in our movement toward God's heavenly kingdom. We are connected to earth when we walk. We will always have one foot on the ground. As faith people, we impact this earth by staying connected to it, by praying for its people, and by being salt and light in a bland and dark world. So today, remember that our walk of faith has us moving. We are moving in God's direction. One foot connected to earth, one foot committed to the air, connected to the invisible realm where God is at work and where miracles happen. 1 John 5:4, "This is a victory that overcometh the world, even our faith." Today's devotional is from my Morning Walks with God, Volume 1. I really like this devotional today because it got me thinking. When we walk, we do have one foot on the ground, one foot in the air, and I like to think of it as that one foot in the air is our foot step into heaven, where we're of this world. We're in this world, but we're not of this world. We are just passing through. So that gave me kind of great comfort that we do have to be in the world, but we don't need to be of the world. And sometimes that is hard to do, especially if we don't continue our studies, pray daily, seek out the scriptures, and trust in God. And that's what I try to do each day. And I keep abreast of what's going on in the world. I don't dwell on it, because if I dwell on all the bad stuff, I'm inviting Satan into my presence. I mean, when you're around bad things continuously, you become used to it, and pretty soon you don't think, oh, well, that's not so bad, when it really is very bad. Satan is very slick in how he deceives us. So keep that one foot on the earth. We're here. We got to walk on the earth. But remember, our footsteps are walking toward heaven. Keep that other foot in the air, walking up those steps of glory. So I hope you've enjoyed this devotional today. I certainly enjoyed it. Now, I did get a hat done on my Sentro Knitting Machine, 48 pin. And this one went pretty well. I had a few drop stitches. But other than that, and this can be reversible. If I turn it this way, okay, then it looks like this. There's the brim. Let me get that brim up. This was done with Mandela Ombre yarn, and it's called Happy. So there's the one pretty, I really like this side. And then, of course, flip it over, and here's the other side. There we go. Isn't that awesome? I did have a few tuck stitches, which I was able to fix, so that was another learning curve. But yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I'm going to be putting get another one started on my machine. I'm still having a little bit of trouble in changing colors. It starts to drop stitches, and I'm going, okay, I haven't quite got the hang of that yet. It looks so simple, but it's all just part of getting used to my new knitting machine. Certainly a lot quicker way to put out hats and scarves and mittens. Eventually I will be trying mittens, but for now I'm going to try to keep warm. It's very chilly in our apartment, and I'm just going to take Ron to his appointment, come back home, and get started on my hat. All right, everyone, you take care. You have a blessed day in the Lord. Lord willing, I'll be back tomorrow with another study in Revelation. Take care. Bye-bye.